What were some of the movies that you liked to see?
George Raft.
Charlie Chaplin type of film.
The first movie I ever seen in a theater was Ma and Pa Kettle.
James Bond, Thunderball.
My mom took me to Superman.
Gone with the Wind.
I used to get 50 cents a week and we'd go to the movie every Saturday.
It was a 14-cent movie.
And you could go for a dime and stay all day long.
We earned 25 cents during the week for 10 cents for the show and 5 cents for popcorn. Why, we had money left over.
And then if you got out of the movie and went down to Abbott's Variety, you'd get a Nesbitt bottle of orange for a nickel.
That was the days when we enjoyed life.
Don't enjoy it now?
Oh, yeah.
All these communities had theaters at one time, and they closed during the late 70s, early 80s.
And movies were just kind of down at that time. A lot of small theaters closed up.
Nothing. Everyone stayed indoors.
Back in 2000, four of you decided to do something.
It was a pretty innocent conversation at the time. We were just discussing how we were going to lose another building on Main Street, a way to get the theater going again.
No, it's not possible.
We thought we'd like to give something back. Looked across the street at the old one-time theater that Platt had when we were young. We didn't have no real plan when we put it together. Well, we had a lot of volunteer help, so that made a lot of difference. You know. Retired carpenters, we postal delivery guys working here and keep the community alive, you know.
I've never seen anything like this before.
Well, that's a reasonable remark.
It was really the pit of the Depression, and Mitchell was kind of the middle of the Dust Bowl. But this druggist suggested to my dad, why don't you build a theater? Because theater seemed to be doing well. As he said later, had he known what he really should have known, he never would have done it.
Let's get out of here. Jesse, look out!
About 6:30, 6:45 some nights.
Oh, it was closer to the movie than 45 minutes.
The projection room would be tore apart. How are we going to run a movie tonight?
Fortunately, we had a spare in the basement. As tickets were being sold, came through the lobby with a handful of tools and the motor about 15 or 20 minutes before the movie was supposed to start.
I could be walking down the street and somebody would stop and greet me and say, "Oh, we're so thankful that you opened the theater. We just, you know, it has made a big difference in our community. Keep it open. It gives us something to do." And it's about the only entertainment in Webster. That's our original silver screen that was in the theater when we bought it, and the only silver screen, they tell me, in the state.
The competition with Paramount was real tough. Paramount took all the best pictures. Dad had to do everything he could to promote and do stunts and wild and crazy things to get people to come to the theater. One of the things he did was to get a live African lion and had it in a room off the lobby.
Why go see a movie in Britain, South Dakota? Well,